Let me tell you a story you may only discover if you head into the archives. This land transfer document is the oldest record in Windsor's community archives. Signed on February 15, 1787, the document confirms the amicable transfer of land from the Ottawa or Odawa First Nation to the French-Canadian settler by the name of Antoine Langlois and his heirs. In the 1700s, there was an Ottawa village in what is now downtown Windsor, located across the river from Fort Pontchartrain in Detroit. The Ottawa are part of the Three Fires Confederacy of First Nations, which also include the Ojibwe and the Potawatomi. And these groups were closely allied with the French during this period, when the English were also vying for territory in North America. This land transfer document sheds light on their friendly relations. Quoting directly from the document, it says the Ottawa chiefs wished nothing more than to oblige our brothers the French, the most of all with whom we have been raised. The Ottawa chiefs went on to say that they would light up a fire anew for Langlois, as a most certain sign that there will never be trouble in his hunger, as we want him to enjoy for himself, his heirs, or vested ones. Windsor is the oldest site of continuous European settlement in Ontario. In the mid-1700s, many French colonists settled in long, narrow farm lots along the fertile land of the Detroit River. Antoine Langlois first purchased 120 acres in 1776 from an interpreter named Leopold Chesney. According to maps from the period, it looks like the Langlois farm lot was located near the Ottawa village. Langlois requested an additional 50 acres from the Ottawa people to expand his property holdings, which is outlined in the land transfer document. The document is signed by two French witnesses named Maisonville and Pertuis, and three chiefs representing the Ottawa Nation, Maugichowe, Nianego, and Aguchiowe. In 1790, Alexander McKee, an agent in the British Indian Department, brokered a deal with the Odawa, Ojibwe, Potawatomi, and Huron-Wendat to acquire their traditional lands in what is now southwestern Ontario. Known as Treaty 2, or McKee's Treaty, it confirmed the sale of Indigenous lands to the British, which was to be made available to Loyalists who stayed devoted to the English after the American Revolutionary War. Treaty 2 led to the dispersal of local Indigenous groups and the loss of their hunting grounds. Antoine Langlois passed away in June of 1799, and his lands passed on to his eldest son. The Langlois family remained highly respected in the Windsor area for several generations, and even have a street named after them, which we pronounced Langlois. It runs north-south and is located just east of the downtown core. Visit WPL's local history branch to view the extensive genealogical collection on the Langlois family, and many other French-Canadian families that settled in this region. Connect with this and other unique stories from Windsor's past at Windsor's Community Archives, located at 85 Pitt Street East. Call us to arrange an appointment to view one-of-a-kind records related to this city's rich and diverse history.